Hello students, today I am going to teach you my name is Ashok Rajput. Linear equations in two variables. It is the chapter. First I will explain the applications of linear equations in two variables, then theory. So you should be very careful, it is very important because if we understood what is the use of these equations, then your interest will be increased. And then theory, it is base of the chapter. Here we explain the rules and how you will solve the problems. So it is very important. After that, with the help of these rules, you can complete your chapter. So I am going to explain the applications of linear equation in two variables. So you should be very careful about it. Applications are these. It is very useful to solve word problems based on first one is charges and prices. In our daily life, we going somewhere in a city, one place to other places, and using the taxis also, and their charges and such way. Taxi charges in a city consist of fixed charge. First, they fixed a charge and the remaining depends upon the distance traveled in kilometer. Meaning of this is first they say I will get this much money and after that you will paid as kilometers. So if a person travels 60 kilometers, he pays rupees 960 and for traveling 80 kilometer he pays rupees 1260. Find the fixed charge and the rate of per kilometer. So first you make the equation according to first statement. Then you will make the second linear equation according to the second statement. And after solving, you will get the fixed charge and rate paid per kilometer. Okay. So first we have helped you solution in the according to the first statement. It is the fixed charge and it is the rate of per kilometer we travel. It is 60, distance is 60 kilometer, then x plus 60 by equal to 960, and according to the second statement x plus 80 by equal to 1260, because in first he moved 60 kilometer and after that he is traveling the 80 kilometer. So these are equations. You will make this way equations and solve and find the value of x and y. Next one is time and work. In daily life we are saying if persons are more then we will take less time, and if persons are less then it will take more time. On the base of this, one if a person complete a work in 30 days, uh, if that may be in different also in office work, field work, any work, study or office files completing. Therefore, 5 persons will complete the same work. If persons are 5, then days are less. You are seeing here. So it is very important. Such types of many problems. So you see in your watch, see in your daily life. These are the applications of linear equations in real life. Now we are going to explain the theory, definitions of linear equations. What what is a linear equation? Linear equation, an equation in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 where A, B, C are real numbers. It is very compulsory. These should be real numbers, and A and B are both not be zero. If A and B both be zero, then it is not linear equation because here will remain only constant. Is said to be such types of equation is said to be linear equation in two variables. As we have written here, 3x minus y equal to 15. Next, pair of linear. Here is only linear equation. Here pair of linear equation. Two linear equations in two variables taken together is called a pair of linear equations in two variables as x minus 2y equal to 0 and 5x plus 5y equal to 24. These are a pair of linear equations. Here are two equations, so it is a pair. So methods of solving pair of linear equations. How many methods are there to solve the pair of linear equation? There are following three methods. The first one is substitution method, next one is elimination method, and third one is cross multiplication method. For this year, this method is reduced from the syllabus. Only these two, only for this year, and these two methods are applicable for this year only. And syllabus is so you should complete a whole syllabus because it is not permanently reduced. Next one. Let a pair of linear equation in x and y as a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. These are two equations. And first we check the consistency of solutions. Consistency of solution means if it consists any solution or not. So solution of pair of linear equation there are consistent and inconsistent. Inconsistent means it has not any solution. Okay. Now inconsistent there are two types, unique solution and infinitely many solution. If it is consistent, then we will solve the equation. If it is inconsistent, then we never solve because there is no need to because it has not any solution. So in first one is unique solution, next one is many solution. So but if it is a unique solution, it means one and only one solution is there, and here are infinitely many solutions. So we can find the many solutions. So if how we check, then we have a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 first one, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to second one. Then we find the a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. If these are equal, then consistent infinitely many solutions as you have written here also. Next one, A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. It consists a unique solution. It means solution is one and only one. Then next, if A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is not equal to C1 upon C2, then it is inconsistent or have no solution. This way first you will check if it is consistent or inconsistent. Okay, now as we are seeing here, the substitution method. Solve the following equations. The equations are the a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. So first we written here as we have. Then using the first equation as a1x plus b1 by equal to minus c1, then we will transpose and find the value of by b1 by equal to minus c1 because it is already minus b as we have transposed, and then a1x we have transposed to the right, and this one is typing mistake, it is I1 I is written here. Then we are going to find the value of by, then we will divide by v1 both sides, we have divided it, and not usable this one I. Then putting the value of this by in equation number second, uh, we have written here a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0, then a2x plus b2, in the bracket we will write the value of by minus c1 minus a1x by b1 plus c2 equal to 0, and then we take the LCM and simplify it. After simplifying we will get b1 a2 x plus b2 in the bracket minus c1 minus a1x by b1 plus C2b, then whole by b1 equal to 0. When we multiply b1 to 0, it will be 0. Okay, then we will write these terms and break the bracket. After breaking the bracket, we will get a2 b1x minus b2 c1 minus a1 b2 x plus c2 b1 equal to 0. Here we are seeing x we have in two terms, in this and in this. So we will arrange these two at one place as a2 b1x minus a1 b2x equal to b2 c1, because it is negative here, so we will change the sign, and it is C2B1, here it is positive, so we have changed it, it is negative. Here we have taken x common, so here will remain A2B1 minus A1B2 in the bracket equal to B2C1 minus C2B1, then we will divide by A2B1 minus A1B2 because we want to find the value of x only. So we have divided here as we have written B2C1 minus C2B1 by A2B1 minus A1B2. Or we can arrange this way. Here we have changed both the terms. Or we can say we have taken minus sign common. Then B1C2 minus B2C1 upon A1B2 minus A2B1. Now it is the value of x, so we will put this value in the next equation as we have find it here by equal to minus c1 minus a1x by b1 and find the value of by. Till here have you understood? It is very interesting. So, but working is too much. By equal to minus c1 in the bracket a1 b2 minus a2 b1 minus a1 in the bracket b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by, because it is from we have taken LCM, and a1x a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now we will simplify the numerator, then break the bracket because minus sign is here, so we will change the sign also and multiply by c1 minus a1 b2 c1 plus a2 b1 c1 and minus a1 b1 c2 then change the sign, it is plus, then A1 B2 C1. Here we are seeing these two terms are A1 B2 C1. A1 B2 C1. It is positive here, it is negative, so it will be cancelled. Here will remain these two terms. So we have written here A2 B1 C1 minus A1 B1 C2. Here we are seeing B1 is common, and here in the denominator as written B1 A1 minus A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So we have taken here B1 common. Then the bracket A2 C1 minus A1 C2. B1 B1 is cancelled here. Then here will remain value of by A2 C1 minus A1 C2 by A1 B2 minus A2 B1. Such way we have found the value of x already and value of y is here. So x equal to b1 c2 minus b2 c1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and y equal to a2 c1 minus a1 c2 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. It is the substitution method we have explained here. It is not explained in the book, so you will solve by this way other sums. It is the method. If because here are we have taken the constant value a1, b1 and c1, but there may be the different also. Now, a next method is elimination method. Solve the following equation. A1x plus b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. As we have these two equations, and elimination means we can eliminate any term x with x or y and find the value of the next. So first we decide which term we want to eliminate. A1 and a1x plus b1y equal to c1, a2x plus b2y equal to c2. So first we want to eliminate y here, so we will make it equal. So we are, because here is b1, so and here is b2, so we will multiply this one by b2 and this one by b1. As we have multiplied and written here, a1 b2x plus b1 b2y equal to b2 c1, and here is a2 b1x plus b1 b2y equal to b1 c2. Because we are going to subtract, so we have changed the sign also. It is now negative, it is negative, it is also negative. These two terms have the value equal and opposite, so these two are cancelled. Here we have taken x common, and here will remain in the bracket a1 b2 here from here minus a2 b1 as it is written here, and here b2 c1 minus b1 c2, and after that we will divide by this a1 b2 minus a2 b1 because we want to find the value of x. Therefore x will be b2 c1 minus b1 c2 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now we have find it the value of x, so this value we will put in the next equation. Any equation, you can take any equation, first or second. So putting the value of x in equation 1, a1x plus b1y equal to c1. At the place of x we have written b2 c1 minus b1 c2 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1, and it is a1 already here, plus b1 by equal to c1. After that we will take the LCM and simplify then we can find the value of y. So we are going to the next step. As here written, b1 by equal to c1 minus a1, because we have transposed here, b2 c1 minus b1 c2 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. And here we have taken LCM, then c1 is here, and with the break, and here is in denominator 1, so we will multiply by denominator, because when we divide any number by 1, we will get the same value. Then a1 b2 minus a2 b1 minus a1 b2 c1 minus b1 c2. Then we simplify this, the numerator, then we breaking here, a1 b2 c1 minus a2 b1 c1 minus a1 b2 c1, and it is here we have arranged here, then it is a1 multiply by minus, then it is will be minus and it will be plus, a1 b2 plus c1 plus a1 b1 c2. Now we are seeing here a1 b2 c1 and it is a2. Now here will remain only a1 b1 c2 minus a2 b1 c1, and it is the same, and because a1 is here, then b1 is a1 b2 and c1, a1 b2 and c1, it is cancelled here. Here we are seeing b1 is common in both the terms, so we have taken here common b1, as we are seeing here b1 a1 in the bracket a1 c2 minus a2 c1, and b1 into a1 b2 minus a2 b1. b1 b1 is cancelled. Here will remain y equal to a1 c2 minus a2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2. By this method, it is the elimination method. We have found the value of x and y. So you can solve the equation and find the value of x and y. It is the elimination method. Now we are going to the next. It is the cross multiplication method. It is very important method because we can solve any equation using by these two this method. And in short, it is time saving method. Solve the following equation: a1x plus b1 by plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2 by plus c2 equal to 0. By cross multiplication method, first we write, because variables are here x and y, so first we have written x and y, and it is constant. For constant always we write 1. It is important, if equation is not in form, so you will arrange in this form, then you will use this method. After equal, it should be 0. It is compulsory for this method. Then at under x, we will write only the coefficients of y and constant. As we have written b1, b2, c1, c2, and because we are going to write under y, so we will, here should be under y only, there should not be any coefficient of y. So we have written a1 a2 and constant, here it is not should be c1 and c2. So first term we will write the last. It is V1 V2. It is V1 V2. After that we will simplify it. It is X. First we multiply top to bottom. V1 C2 as we have multiplied. Then bottom to top and put the minus sign. First we put the sign, then we will multiply B2 C1 equal to y upon C1 A2 minus C2 A1 and 1 upon A1 B2 minus A2 B1 as we have written here. It is very simple method as you are seeing. Now we will use the first and third part. Here parts 1, first, second and third. Why we are using only first and third? Because we want to find the value of x. Here it is constant, here it is x, so it is very simple. We have written first part and third part here. As you are seeing, x upon b1 c2 minus b2 c1 equal to 1 upon a1 b2 minus a2 b1. If we multiply it to the first by as we use the cross product, then we can find the value of x by simple. Then when we multiply any term by 1, then we will get the same. Therefore, x will be b1 c2 minus b2 c1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. The same method from second and third, because we want to find the value of y, so we have taken second term. So y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1 equal to 1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. So we will multiply c1 a2 minus c2 a1 to the 1 and multiply the and find the value of y. As we are saying here, c1 a2 minus c2 a1 by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Thus, we can find the value of x and y. It is short and simple. So, but for this year, this method, okay, it's not important, but it is important for river and afterward and simple also. Thank you for watching.